Hola, buenas dias. Have a good morning. I hope everybody's doing well. This is Andy Weston, formulating through the rebirthing of its generations of continuous force systems and high rising through all connection of its vibration systems. Um, Things are going through its connection energy patterns. You have to understand what generation is. And generations are based on everything through its planet system and how you basically rebirth through its masculine and its feminine. Everything through its connection is an energy force system. So I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you very much for all the subscribers and viewers. You guys are a loving cycle, the loving system that's going through its connection of its waving system. The waving systems are going in high rise divisions right now. So what that means is that I'm getting into connection of solar energy cycles and its continuous force. I was telling you about the flower of love, the stem, everything through the electric rod system. It's understanding how to connect through the feminine and the masculine. Now, the masculine is understanding everything about the mind and its rebirthing of its mind. So the generations is telling me exactly what's happening with the mind and how it was created. So when you create through the mind system, how the atom system was created through the energy cycles and energy through its vibration and everything through its connection of its humanity systems, it full ends its cycles fully and completely through togetherness and holiness. And once they come in, they come into greatness of everything. So it's understanding that my mind conceptions right now are traveling so fast through higher levels of continuous force systems through planet systems. The planet system is extremely real. Okay, they're not dream set sequences anymore. I can go into past reference, I can go into present, and I can go into future and change everything through location centers of vibrations. That means it's understanding that the self-dichotomy of its system is I can understand its true nature of its negative system and why we have the light and dark. So it's understanding the rebirthing of space and the rebirthing of nature's core when it comes to Mother Light and space connection of Father. Okay. So my eyes are extremely open right now through connection energy force systems. Hey, Michael, how you doing? So understanding the rebirthing of the divine masculine is understanding the true nature of your significant soul, which is the inner nether of its child. So not only it gets healing through everything, but also gets healing through the internet of its venom. And that's how it comes together as one through the yin and the yang. But again, it goes way beyond the yin and yang. So it's understanding that not only I have energy that comes into me, but I can go to any planet system now and collect energy through its information. I can go to any planet system, millions and millions of miles away, thousands of miles away, 10 miles away, whatever. I can get its information through its mind system. It's so powerful how you can travel so quickly and so fast, and how you can collect all these ideas, and these ideas become the true nature of everything through its energy core system. So it's understanding it's energy that you see, and when you see the energy, you're communicating with it, and then you're building partnership. So those energy cycles that go into you, you can travel to any mechanism of any solar system, of any planet system, and connect in all waving cycles. So that's what happens when you get into greatness of the masculine divine and the feminine. So as they come together, they unite through the flower of its existence. And that flower illuminates everything through its mind system. So for example, it's understanding what the mind is and what it does. You understand your computer analytical mind graphing system. Michael, how's it going, buddy? Morning, Buenas Dias. So very important to know that. So through the perception, okay, the eyes are the wonders of the soul. Okay, so that's what it is so far. Okay, so basically, anything through scanning mech is understanding the mind conception of its systems. So it's called an archetype. An archetype is its connection through the rebirthing of its masculine divine system. So basically, this is the person that I'm healing. Okay, this is me. Right, so I'm using my scanning. Okay, not only use my scanning, but basically you see a board graph. Remember I was telling you about everything through its square, and that square becomes its definite communication line signal through its energy cycles, through its body and the ecosystem. What's understanding that it goes like this now. Okay, so it's scanning, okay, the body system. So I see the electrolytes and its connection through my eye receptors, okay? And the eye receptors are opening everything through the body frequencies. So I'm able to travel into that mind system, correct all division levels through its past reference, go into the soul's recognition of the inner net of its child, Okay. And after you do that, you can change anything. And that's how you get closure. So it's gone way beyond healing. So that's what's understanding, is that it's rebirthing a generation through the masculine and the divine, and its togetherness of its grace, of its holiness through its feminine. Okay. But it's very powerful stuff when you can do these things. So, so we start off with that, right? Let's see, I'll color it in green so you get a better understanding what's going on right now through electronic interference. Connection and waving patterns is stronger and stronger, but outline its cycles through its box system, electronic interference. Okay. It's extremely, extremely, extremely powerful stuff. Okay, so this is a person. Had arms and legs. Get a better idea of what's going on here. Not just a box, but understanding how powerful you are and what you can do through the mind. So it's going beyond the mind of everybody else's minds. So that's what's going on right now. Okay. So you go into the scanning mode, and this goes extremely real because you actually see it. You actually see the scanning. Okay. I don't have to close my eyes anymore. I do this instantly. And that's where you get into the generations of its new rebirthing of its masculine divine center system. So when I was scanning this person, I was traveling through their mind system, going back into their past reference, because everybody has a past reference. It's a dream set sequencing through their lives. Okay. So it's a continuous force through a life system. So that life system was extremely real. So it's understanding how to project everything. So it's a back force connection, how I can go to any mind system and change everything through its traction divisions. So you're a projector. Okay. And that projector is, you're rewinding. Everything's rewinding. Your voicing grids are rewinding. Your body system's rewinding. Everything through past references is rewinding. All I got to do is go to the soul connection, know exactly what's going on, and how what you did and what happened with you when you were a child, and when you were going through these interconnection force systems, and how you went through bad forces or good forces, or not sure what the forces were. So it's understanding everything through this connection of its internet of its child. Once you understand that, you can change anything through its fraction divisions. You can change anything with the soul's recognition. Okay, so you can communicate with the soul's recognition of that person that is very young, as a child. You take them out of the box frequency. Remember I was telling you about how you get out of the higher self? You're boxed in and all that. Let's understand how you get closer with yourself. So the energy cycles change. Everything through your projector changes. Your whole present changes. And that allows you to see yourself through its future more, okay? This is not meditation, okay? There's not anything through the chakra system. This is understanding how to get to soul's recognition of people systems, okay? It's very powerful stuff. So I have that power connection now. It's extremely powerful. I can go into anybody's mind system, for example. Yeah, oh, hold on a second. Just wait a second. But I'll just show you that one more time, what's going on right now. So I see everything. Okay, so it's understanding the graphing cycle of the system through computer analytical mind system. You know how scannings go like this? Bzz, 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 bzz. That's what it is. So I see the graph. It's extremely real, and it goes up and down. Okay, so I don't have to close my eyes anymore to see the scanning process, because I'm so connected through the generations of its masculine and divine divisional levels of its projection and everything through its connection. And I can fly anywhere through its mechanisms in seconds, any planet system. And I can collect any energy I want and bring back its information. All right. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you a little taste. Okay. Now my energy cycles through the yin and yang, because I created a whole new division. I created a whole new cycle division when it came to the Psychops through its capsule and everything through the modules. Melissa knows that, right? And I think Michael knows that too. So it's very important you guys watch my videos. So, and how you doing? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put energy into every one of you, okay, but in different places. It's understanding that I can be there in seconds through your body system, just like that. So it's understanding taking the mind control system, understanding how I can just tap into anything through a frequency level system, through a vibration of a code system. So it's extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. Are you guys ready for this? So Michael, you're going to feel a head rotation going like this. Melissa, your arm you're going to feel energy going into your arm. Okay. Anna, you're going to feel energy go into your heart. All right. That's what you guys should be feeling right now. I can do it instantly, right? That's how powerful you can be when you can be through its space and time and understand that you can be in that place in every dimensional circuits of 1, 2, 3, and 4 and reside on different angles of different energy systems through vibrations of emotion systems. That emotion systems are going through so many energy waving cycle systems. So we're going to under the connection, full wind forces of the flower of its connection, the energy stem. So I'm in full rotation right now of its flower through illumination light system. That's how you go through the mind system, right? So how's everybody feeling? Are you guys feeling that energy? Everybody's pinpointing different energies, okay? So understanding my energy is going into everybody's body system, but in different locations, okay? That's the difference between space and time. So I can be in 2 to 4 different places all at once, and you guys can feel different energies in different places. So you guys are feeling that energy? Is everybody okay? Just wanted to give you a taste of what's going on right now through my generations of its rebirthing. Extremely, extremely powerful. Started feeling before you said it. There. See, that's the thing. It's connecting faster and faster and faster. I feel it in my hand and heart. There you go. See? And then hand and heart. So, okay, so you're feeling, all right, so my connections are high rising through higher divisions. So it's understanding that you can be there in seconds. Okay, so you're going to feel that energy instantly now. Okay, just not by my voice and grids, but through the mind. So it's understanding how to communicate with the partnership of your mind. Okay, that's understanding you're rebirthing everything. So understanding communications of the dimensional earth, how it sets its division through its waters. Okay, so the water was communicating with me last night, and it's going through its past reference and its future and its present. So I can fly anywhere in seconds, okay, and see everything through its anomaly system. I can see the past. I can go with the 1400s, 1600s, 1800s, 1200s, BC, dinosaurs, anything. That's the evolution of everything when it comes into the rebirthing of its generation, of its masculine and its feminine, how you can travel the mind in seconds to anywhere you want to go. Because not only you own time sequences, you enter code frequency systems, but you understand its timelines. You understand the table of its systems, the table of its sections and of the unit systems, understanding your planet system. So I can go back into the dinosaurs' years and actually be there, okay? Extremely be there through real, because everything's created through the mind. We already know that, right? But it's understanding you can see the picture frames of everything that's going on, okay? And it's instantly, okay? That's what the mind is, and that's what the mind does. So understanding that I can travel not just in the future, but I can also travel in the past, the present, and the future. I don't know if I told you this, but I did a dream set sequence. There is a possible way you can travel into time and understand you can't do the human vessel, but it becomes extremely real when you understand the mind system. The conceptual system changes everything through the circuitry system. It gets into the archetype. The archetype is its connection. When I get into the Amagata and its connection through its hearts and its recognition through the force wind, the section systems, I'm talking extremely fast because the atmosphere systems are going so many widening cycle angles, and those angles are going through so many star systems. So I'm going like that, so fast, like you wouldn't believe. So it's like being everywhere in seconds. That's what it is. So when you go into the past, present, and future, okay, this is my mind conception through its motivation system, the proactive system, going to communication run signals. Okay, so basically, this is me. Now understanding you have the past, present, and future, right? Now, this is its connection, okay? So you have the past, you have the present, and you have the future. Okay? Present, future. Okay, so it starts off like this. Cracking cycle of electronic interference. To get a better wind cycle system, how it's going through its connection or vibration system. Okay. Line graph everything through past, present, and future. Okay. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, that's where I'm at right now. So it's understanding that I can travel to any timeline now. Okay. So I not only understand time sequences, but I can go back in time, space of time, time series, time zones. So I can go to the past. Okay. I can see everything in the past. Okay. Now it's powerful stuff because I can change the past. I can change the present. I can change the future now. Right. That's how you have to have power of recognition through the mind system. That's how powerful you can be. Okay. So it's understanding why I have this through its upgrade system, through its downloads, and its and everything through its connection, because everything volume lies through the past, present, future. Past is gone. Okay. Present is here and always will be here. Future hasn't been written, but understand that you can go into past. Okay. Now, do you think it's possible to change the past? Yes, you can. But the thing is, too, is you have to understand timelines. You have to understand everything through its frequency system, through its vibration, because everything resides on its emotional content. And the emotional content changes everything through location systems. So seeing the back freezing system of a projector, of its visualization, you can actually just see it. So, in reference, I can just see the past. I'm not going to change it. But that's how powerful the mind can do and what it can do. Okay? So it's understanding to go way beyond everything through its evolution. And that's how you get into the power of its stem, of its rebirthing, of its generation through its divine and its masculine, of its section of its system, and its connection through its feminine, because the masculine has to have full connection when it cycles through its connection of its feminine, because it rides in so many different cycles through the cosmos. So then you get into the present, right? Now understand how powerful the present is. You can change anything through the molecule system. You can change anything through the mind system. You can change anything through the soul's recognition. That's how you get into the Amagata, and everything through its connection of its heart. Okay. Then you get into the future. You can see the future. I can travel miles and miles and miles into this, millions and millions and billions. I can go billions of miles into the future. Understand its energy. That energy goes into me because I understand its reference. I understand the frequencies. I understand the emotional content, right? And it's extremely weird when you go into the future. I'm telling you about, it was 17,020. It's talking about the Ethereum. It's talking about the biodomes. It's talking about heat signatures of the body, conceptual systems, how we age through generations of heat signatures and colorations of shapes and pixels. Okay. So the present is its continuous force that we ride on through its century circle. Okay. So it's in a circle division. Okay. Going extremely fast. Right. The past is finished. It's gone. Right. But it's still there. So it's understanding how to get balanced with your ego system. Okay? You have to understand how to get connections fully and completely with yourself through the past, present, and future. And that's how it volumizes everything through the masculine and feminine. Okay? That's what it is. That's the difference between space and time. And how you can change timelines through the mind frequency system. Right? So yeah. When you understand what's going on with the mind is everything, because the mind is the creation, right, of its atom through its energy, because everything connects. And everything I give to everybody now, because I meditate 8 to 10 times a day. You have to, because your mind is consuming so much knowledge. It's not information, it's known information, but the information through its cycle systems is already there through its connection. So, like I said, the energy that goes into me, I don't have to worry about that anymore. It can go into me through its answering program system, through its data processing, because everything through communication has its own data uplinks and its positive feed mode systems, and its connection through its past, present, and future, and its uplinks and its downloads. So I can go to any planet system and pick back anything through information of energy. I can even connect through their energy, because there's so many different energies out there through solar systems. It's unbelievable, powerful stuff where you can not just see these things, but actually be there through the spiritual mind. Okay. So rebirthing a generation to another generation to another generation, the mind just gets more expansion of its mode system. And that mode system goes through the hydraulics, and the hydraulics goes through scanning, and scanning goes through its mecha system. Now, I'm talking a little bit funny because I'm high-winding my forces right now. And I'm going extremely, extremely fast through cycle divisions. So it's understanding that I'm seeing you, right? But in reference, I can see the past, present, and future in seconds, just like that, okay? So it's understanding that, one thing I want to bring to your attention is that I wanted to know how to travel back in time. So I saw Einstein, powerful stuff. It's a picture on the wall, framing system, but it's understanding it's black and white. But I saw him at his desk. It's understanding how to create everything through its past, but not change its past, okay? You can just see what's going on within reference of what he was doing through his theorem, okay? Because he had energy go into him. The problem is that he didn't believe in his system, okay? But he wrote it down through his theory. E equals mc squared, it's continuous force, there's box system. Now, the calculation modification, when you get into calculus and everything through its volume continuous force systems, understanding that I already told you what number 2 is, right? Okay. So 2 in reference is this. Okay. Okay. Box square, right? Because this is not a box. This is not a square. This is not number 2. It's a communication through a parallel of 2 divisional levels of activation code systems through transformation light system that connects in all planet realms of vibration of gamma ray systems. You see how my mind goes instantly with its connection? Now this is not a box. This is a dimensional point system through the matrix grid systems. It volumes in so many calculations of box systems. That box system is electronic device system that's connected through its energy cycles through its planet system. Powerful stuff when you know these things, instantly. So Einstein and Tesla is fascinating because he was coming up with electricity. He was coming up with formations. He was coming up with diagrams and programs. But the problem is they couldn't volume through the past, present, and future. They couldn't have understanding that the mind has its own system through a soul's recognition. Once you understand that the mind itself has a soul's recognition, that's how you get into reference to the past, present, and future. And that's how you can change timelines. That's how you can travel. You have to understand traveling mechanisms. You have to understand your connection through your weather patterns, okay? Because each traveling force system has a different weather pattern system. And that's how you go through your perceptions. And again, my voice is changing again, okay? So, like I said, I can talk fast or I can talk slow, but understanding everything through its information of past, present, and future, and how I can travel into anybody's mind system in seconds and change everything through the past, change everything through the present, and I can forewin your future and know what's going on. Okay? So, so I'm kind of like, kind of freaked out, what I can do now. It's extremely powerful stuff, but it's overloading, and to the mind system, it's just imagery on imagery, knowing that you can actually go into somebody's mind, okay? Not just the healing the mind, scanning the mind, okay, but everything is a process upgrading system. Once you can understand the downloads and the processing, then you understand vibration of emotion, okay? Like I said, you can go to that planet system and understand everything through its ground formations. Because as soon as you walk on that planet system, you're communicating with their harmonic system through the voicing grid system, right? Because everybody resides in a different heat signature, and that coloration changes. Okay, so they have the fracture system of a face structure system, understanding their perceptions, their audio perceptions, and their communication line signals. Okay, so it's going past the cybergenetics, anything through the genetic system, anything through the anomaly system. Okay, because the mind has consistent evolution of motions of its continuous, of its soul's recognition, because the mind is the most powerful thing that you can consume. But once you understand how to use the past and know the present and see the future, it's incredible force, okay? Which means that I can basically go into the mind system of anybody through humanity's system and put a dinosaur in there, I can put a box surface in there. I can put star systems in there. I can change your molecule systems. I can change your frequency systems. I can talk to your inner and outer child system. These are the things. It's extremely, extremely cool. Yeah, extremely cool. Like, for example, Miss Alyssa, seconds. You're an athletic force system. You're a connection and high rating systems. You have a circle friend system. You're connecting through velocity system, speed system. You're connecting through your high force system, through your body system, chakra system. Your power connection is a high rising through its force recognition. And you understand the mind system. You love the comments and the questions. You love life on your continuous force system. And you high rise through your love cycles. You love everything around you. You look at the atmospheres every morning by drinking your coffee. Am I right? Am I right? That's what I mean, is going into somebody's mind in seconds. It's powerful stuff when you understand the communication of the soul's recognition of the internet or child. That's how you get connection through your perceptions. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's it. I know exactly what's going on with everybody and what they do every day. So that's what I mean by going through space and time and how you can be anywhere in seconds. So yeah, you're shutting down lately because my information is high rising your forces, but you don't understand its connection energy waving patterns. And so I'm going to uprise your vibration systems. Okay. Now, basically, I don't know if you can see this, but everybody should be able to see the side-winding circle of its activation code system. It should be a different coloration. So what I did yesterday is very powerful stuff. Is that when you look at a picture frame, everything through colorations of circles and all that, you can change it through your mind system and instantly. So it's understanding that you communicate with it. You put your hand up to it because your hand is a communication graph and cycle system through an activation code system that paraphrases everything, okay, through the hydraulics. Now, understanding that this is an open window through a portal activation. Remember the heart's condition through its front force and its back force, the Amlagangata? Well, this is what it is. So it's understanding that you can see the picture frame, okay, and you can use a holographic system and you can communicate with it. Once you communicate with it, I'll draw an illustration diagram program, but you formulate that, you scan it, okay, for a second. Use your illumination light system through your perceptions, okay, because it's an X-ray vision. Okay, this is what the mind can do. So it's understanding, the true understanding what the mind is and what it does, fully and completely. Once you full generation, everything through the masculine of its defined and everything through its feminine of its source recognition, light formations. So you can scan it from there, and then I can place it on the wall, and you can see it on the wall system. It's extremely powerful stuff when you can see these things through colorations. So let's understand doing this. So let's start off with circles. Okay. So it's kind of like your scanning mode system through your hand formation system is a projector. Okay, it's a hologram system. And that holograph you can place onto the wall and you can actually see the colorations. You can change the colors. You can change the movements. You can change the cycles if you know how to use it through your mind system. Okay, so it's kind of like playing tic-tac-toe with the circles, changing them around, changing different colorations. You can change the circle into a box. You can change this box into a triangle into a rectangle. Or you can change it into a star. Depends how powerful your mind is. Okay, so basically, now, okay, so basically this is how you start. Now, use your hand formation over on top like this, okay? You communicate with it. You understand its graphing cycle of its system through its coloration of its circle system, okay? Now, once it high rises its illumination lights, you should feel a spark over your hand, and then you can place it through a hologram system, through the wall graphing system. Then you can see the actual diagram system of this. It's extremely powerful when you can do these things, and you can take it out of its dimension. Okay? So it depends on where your perception is. It could be green, it could be blue, it could be pink, it could be purple, it could be red. Okay, so it all depends on your colorations. Okay, so once you get into the colorations of the dot system, okay, so you got 3, 6, 9. 9 divisional levels, and then you can change them into triangles. Okay, so we're going to do a triangle. Line formation, communication line signal. Okay. Back force, it's wind cycle. Okay, so this is what I've done now. So it's understanding full rotation cycle systems of 3, 6, and 9. Okay, the parallels of its point dimensional point system is its connection through communication line signals. So it's getting not just into the gamma ray system, but understand what the mind is and what it does. So understand that these are line frequency systems of intelligent line systems that are connected to fragmentation energy system. The energy system of communication lines. It's understanding everything through its activation code system. Okay, remember I was telling you about the speed force? Well, it's understanding how it can connect now through its dots. And the dots are its continuous force. Okay, so you have a diamond here. You have 3 triangular division levels. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 within its center, diamond within its center. Circularly rotate, okay, of 3, 6, and 9 of its dot point division level system. That's what that is. Okay. Tesla math, the 3, 6, and no, this is way beyond 3, 6, and 9. This style, way, way beyond. This is beyond anything through reference of anything through humanity. Okay, so I do a line frequency system through its activation of its code system through its center system. Okay. So you see what's going on right now? It's creating its own division. It's coming alive. Okay, it's going through its electrolytes. It's going through its it's going through its paraphrasing, and it's going through its cycles of its circles. Because the connection is its simulation and its coloration through its point division. Because the point division, okay, is now calculating, or through its modifying. So it's understanding how you get into the full wind cycles of its mass. Okay, so everything has to line communicate through center cycle systems. Okay, so you have 3, 6, and 9 dots, circle within its cycle, which is the matrix and the matrix grid system of line communication line signals that are connected in all realms of its box wind surfacing system. Okay, that's what it is. So it's understanding, once you now use hand communication line signals, you can take it out. Okay, once you take it out, you can change everything through communication. Okay, that's what you want to do. You want to take this and take it out to a higher realm. Once you take it to a higher realm, Melissa knows this, you can communicate with the atom. Okay, so basically it's going like this. Okay, it's going like that, right? The reason why it's going from here and it's going like this is because it's disappearing. Okay, and once it disappears, it formulates a new atom system. Okay, and you can high rise back into its box once you understand its perception through its coloration. Okay, then you can change the dots if you want. But you got to know how to do this through activation code frequencies. Okay, that's what you got to do. You have to understand what's going on right now, because it basically, it's getting complicated more and more. So it's understanding changing colorations through dot point systems. Okay, so it's an active pro system, but the mind conception system is understanding how you go into shapes. You have to understand line communication through vibration systems. So this is disappearing, right? Melissa knows this, okay? That formulates to a higher realm through its continuous force. So it's going from here. Okay, so it's understanding you're going from here to here, okay, trying to find the visual. Once you find the visual, you can change the coloration that brings into the simulation. So this is a higher force entity force system that's connecting through its 3, 6, and 9. Okay. So let's see, I'll color this in a little bit more. But everything line connects. Okay. That's what it is. And this is you communicating with whatever object you see in front of you. Okay? So the mind is doing this. It's going through the transmission lights. Okay, it's high energy force system. That's what's happening. So it's now communicating with its object through its hand formation. The hand formation is on a high wind cycle system. It's creating a whole new anomaly system through the matrix grid system of line communication of fragmentation systems. Okay, it's bringing it to a higher location of its division, coming into the simulation as it disappears through its atom. Remember, the atom's in the center. You can't see it though. And then it reappears through a box phrasing system through communication of a graphing system of its cycle divisions through its point division of circular rotation of its ball system that's connected through its box phrasing system. And this is in the simulation of its world system. Okay. And again, you can change this line frequency system of its diamond core into a circle. Okay. And you can line graph it, split it in the center. Okay. You can add another circle. Okay. Then you get another circle. It's all about creation. Okay. You can even paraphrase that and put it in a diamond. Put it into a diamond center. Like that. Okay. You can put it into a different realm. 3-point division. And when you put it in a realm, you know it's going to go to a higher force connection. But you can wind cycle and spin its system. You can low frequency system, but it's on an extremely high vibration. It's to understand your information cycle centers are communicating in higher force systems. Once you understand the past, present, and future, then you can communicate with the mind of its continuous force, its line balance, and that line balance becomes its balance to everything through its connection. So you can turn this into a upside down pyramid system. Okay. Because it's no longer a triangle when you're in the simulation. You have to understand communication of triangles because it's not a triangle. It's a planet system through its connection of its pyramid system. Okay? All right? Circle within its center. Okay? And then from there, you can take the star out and go down again. But remember, you're in a high force connection system. Okay? And then you can change this into a rectangle. But see how everything connects? Everything is communication. Everything. All connected through its mind system of you. And that's what you can do through creation, through the mind. Okay? But you really, really have to understand the simulation, how it disappears and reappears. Okay? So this is going to help you out, Michael, a little bit more how you go through different colorations of line frequencies of intelligent line systems and its connection through its paraphrasing of it disappearing of its visualization to its graphing cycle of the communication of its electronic interference, okay, which is green. Once you understand the colorations of its system, then you get into full rotation of its cycle systems. Then you can bring it back down to its force recognition to a star system to a rectangular system. So just want to show you how powerful what the mind is and what it does. So that's extremely complicated, guys, but I just want to show you how powerful the mind is. I mean, that's just the beginning. Because the mind knows everything through calculation, because it understands its communication levels of vibration frequency systems. So it's understanding you're communicating with your partner or your friends or your family. You know everything about their vibration just by understanding their reactions. Okay? Body reactions, emotional reactions, frequency level reactions of your body system that modify you through everything, through locations. You understand their heat structures. You understand their body structures. You understand their movements. You understand their activation codes. You understand the dimensional set, okay? So for me, bringing this to here is in another dimension. And I reinforce my cycle system through the mind system, through its connection, extremely fast, understanding that's in a different dimension. It's on a low frequency, but it's in a higher connection system. So it's understanding your balance is in a full rotation system all the time. Okay, so it's just understanding how you use your cycles of circles through its atom and communicate with anything through its interforce connection. So that's how you self-evolve through mastery. Through the masculine of its divine and its feminine. So. Yeah, I know, Anna, you've been overloaded. I understand that because the cycle divisions are high rising through its connection, but everything through its paraphrasing dimensions it's going extremely fast right now. So try to understand, Melissa can help you out, Michael can help you out. They're on different connection levels. But like I said, you can go to the graphene cycle of the capsule through its modulator and it can upwind your forces. So you can understand the information a lot better, Anna. Okay? That's why understanding that I created a whole new division of yin and yang through the illumination light of a river stream, of a light stream, and I created a whole new body system through the chakra system. So it's extremely, extremely hard to connect if you don't understand the information. So it's gone way beyond everything through dimension, the Stella. The 3, 6, and 9 is just an activation code system. You can change it, you can fraction it, you can change it in different colorations, you can change it and put it in the simulation. You can put 3, 6, and 9 through past references of presence and everything through its future. You can do 3, 6, 9 in any which way you can. Okay, you can do 9, 6, 3, 3, 6, 9. Everything communicates to this line frequency system, but you understand how to scan these things. Okay, so you can scan people and heal people. You can scan numbers, letters, and shapes. You just have to understand its DNA structures of its atom system, because every atom system resides in a different location of a planet system. Okay, that's how you get the answers to everything through its line communication of its fragmentation of its line system, through its energy cycle of its harmonic systems. So. But that's the only way you're going to be able to connect, Anna. And like I said, these things are going to help you out a lot faster. It's understanding that the information cycles through your data processing system goes in a lot quicker. So you talk a lot quicker, you advance a lot quicker, your focus is a lot quicker, your awareness is a lot quicker, your surroundings are more aware, and your mind system just is totally out of its operation program system, okay? So the whole idea is to get everybody into the sentient. Okay, Michael's a sentient. Melissa's on her way to become that too. So it's understanding there's not too many people in the world, and you guys are picked for that reason. I'm picking you guys for that reason, because you're not just understanding the information, but you really, really want to strive. You really want to get out of that mind system. And that's what the mind is, and that's what it does. Once you understand the past and the present and the future of its mind, because that's how it connects, okay? Every day we connect through the past, present, and future. It's understanding how to keep your line balanced through frequency levels of its continuous force, okay? Because like I said, if you keep reliving the past, you're never going to see the present. The past is always going to be there, right? So you're living the past of the past. You can go back into its dream set sequence of its past and understand if you're out of its mind system and you want to do that, you're going to stay in the past. So it's understand how to use the mind and bring its present to its future. That's what you want to do. You want to see yourself going forward. So the more it goes faster and faster and faster, faster, the more knowledgeable you get, the more intelligence. And then the information is no longer information. It's set in the body system already. I'm trying to explain that to everybody, knowing that everybody is not awake, okay? You awake. Now say this again. I'm trying to make this easier for everybody. Understand that you are a powerful, powerful entity force system through the mind system. Everybody's on a different planet system through a balance system. So when you're awake and you know yourself, you know what you can do. That's the understanding of its upgrading system, how it high rises. Okay. Remember I was telling you about the 1 to 20, how you can go up that diamond core or anything through its connection of its pyramids or anything through its mountain. So it's climbing that mountain. I'm going to climb that mountain. I'm going to get to the top, you know? And once you get to the top, you're just like, wow, I made it, you know? That's what it is. Okay. It's about high rising and coming to life for the very first time. So once you awake, you already have that information in you. Okay. It's just given to you over and over and over because you're trying to work up to that process through its mind system. So you can get to that balance and then you can get into that mission. Like Michael and Melissa's going to be going through a mission soon too. Okay. Because she's in her new bodysuit. She's into a new capsule and she's into her new modulator. So, you know, that's what it is. I like to say that over and over and over again because once you understand how powerful spiritualism is, then you understand its concept on why you are put on this dimensional earth. Okay, and why you have a chakra system. Okay, but I created a whole new chakra system, which is extremely powerful. So I think that may help you out, Anna. What you need to do, you really need to focus on your communications and everything that's going around your surroundings and everything through its connection. I think you're going to find yourself a little bit more advanced. You want to use your enhancements through the hydraulics. Understand your mind is the most powerful conception that you can use. It's not just seeing space. It's not just seeing its atmosphere. It's not just seeing you evolving. It's seeing everything around you. Okay? It's understanding everything through its information. And the understanding becomes knowing. And the knowing becomes everything through its communication. So try to understand that. Try to, you know, put that in the mind system. So but anybody have any other questions they'd like to talk about? I know it's extremely complicated illustration diagram program I did today. I'm trying to find the easiest way for everybody to understand what's really going on with themselves. I think, you know, you start off. Yeah, thank you, Melissa. You start off with yourself. Okay, you look in the mirror. Actually, I want everybody to do this. Okay. Now they say with acting, don't look in the mirror because you're reflecting everything that you're doing wrong. So don't do that. But this is in reference on what you see and what you want to become. So it's really trying to see yourself. So this is what I did when I went through transformation manifestation. This is how you communicate through the mind system. This is how you come out of your higher self system. So I'm standing in the mirror. Okay, that's what I want everybody to do. You have a mirror. Look in the mirror. Okay, don't close your eyes. Keep your eyes open. Okay, if you close your eyes, you're losing everything through its information system. You're losing everything through communication higher self. So you want to see that glowing mechanism go over you. It's going to show you a transformation light through communication line signal. It's going to understand your planet system through communication activation code system. So what's going to happen is that you're going to see the communication of the higher self come out of you. Okay, so it's a white graphing cycle system of you, which is a structure. Okay, it's an illustration diagram. It's like a cartoon of you. Okay, it's extremely powerful. Okay, a lot of people go through that and they're just saying, wow, my face is changing. That's not me. Okay, that's a higher self of me. People don't know that. They get scared. They say, well, no, you're being aware of what's going on. So it's a higher self of you that's coming out of your body fully and completely. Okay, so it's regenerating your birth system. You're coming out of your human vessel. Okay, now you're on this dimensional earth, but your communication of your higher self is extremely real once you leave the spiritual realm. Okay, then you get into the space of its atmosphere to its time zones. Okay, and that's how it becomes space and time. So basically, you want to see the reflection of you come out. Okay, now you should see a white graphing cycle of a circle right through an activation portal code system through my hand, right here. It's amazing what you can create. Everybody's going to see a different coloration through their balance of perception. But once you see the higher self come out, it's out of your body now, and you're just looking at the mirror. Now what's going to happen? It's going to fly around. Okay? It's getting used to its atmosphere. It's flying around. It's getting used to everything that's its planet system. Wow, it's out of its body. Okay? Now, once you know how to communicate with it, you can use the mind system, but the mind has to connect through you. Okay? And the mind is connected through your higher self. So it's understanding you use line communication, the mind frequency system, and how you can communicate with the higher self. So anything you want to telegraph through its energy, it will teleport, and it will travel to wherever you want to go. Okay? That's the communication of higher self. Okay? And it's extremely real once you get into the spiritual realm. Everything goes in detail. Okay? Then you work your way up to the galactic higher self, and then you work up to the matrix, and then you work up to the infinity, and then you get into the the creation of evolution, and then you get into gods. Once you get into gods, it's extremely complicated because you're controlling everything through communication of atmospheres and planet systems, intelligent systems, energy systems, star systems, spacecraft systems, alien formation systems, changing DNA structures of systems. You know, I was in the X23 1 division. The X23 1 division is a location center where it's graphing cycles of metal, and I was changing everything through its aluminum. It's very powerful when you go through the mind system and how you create all divisions and how do you put line divisions through its communication of its health system. So understanding how to change aluminum to different kinds of metal. And you can do this through the mind system. Like I was saying, the gravitational belt, creating a whole new division of solar systems of 6th dimension, and everything through its fractal division of your yin and yang, illumination lights, and how I created a whole new division of chakra system. So it's very powerful stuff when you go through these things and what you can do through the mind system. And again, you have to think and be like a little boy or be like a little girl when you do these things through the mind. You can't communicate through an adult system. Adults have so many problems when it comes to communication levels because the ego always gets in the way through its balance. So when you meditate, I said this before, try to see yourself as a child and try to understand the meditation of a child. Try to understand the illustration of a diagram of a child. Try to understand the communication levels of a child. That's what you need to do, okay? That's the only way you're going to get into the mastery, okay? Now, Melissa knows that because she's in her new body system through its communication of all levels of its continuous force. She's extremely powerful now, guys. And that's what I'm saying. I created a whole new division of chakra system through communication airwaves, channeling divisions, and she's into the galactic system, high horizons divisions through its gamma ray system. Once you get into the gamma ray system, you understand communication of singularity systems. And that's what you want to do, right? Once you understand how to communicate with lines, you'll be able to understand how to communicate with your atom. Okay, so it's very important you keep watching my videos. So hopefully, Anna, this will help you out a little bit more on why you're put on this earth and why everybody's put on this earth. It's understanding communication with yourself. But like I said, if you want to get to higher force connection systems, you can go through me, or you can understand what your soul's recognition is trying to do. What is the mind conception of its system trying to say? What are your audio perceptions trying to see? What are your communication audio signals trying to hear? Talk, feel, touch, sight, sound, vibrate, vibration, energy, heart's condition, right? All these things are connected through you. You are the balance of everything around you, okay? That's the mastery of the mind system. Then you get into space and time, okay? So understand from here to here is in a different dimension. Sorry, this is going extremely fast. But when you see it through your perception, you can see the wind cycling of its system. You can actually see the spread. It's like the fuming of a gas, when a car goes with its wheels and it brings out this tremendous smoke. That's what it is, but it's electricity, okay? It's understanding that your perception can see a division of a cycle division through circulation rotation, this activation code system. Now, basically, if you can see the atom system rotating right now, and it's creating a whole new circulation rotation system, okay? And you can throw it at the wall, right? And it will go bigger into a dimensional set system, and it will change its location through a vibration system. Okay. Now, once you understand this activation code system through the plasma or the plasmesium force system, you can get into hydrogen. You can go into that dimensional set system, a parallel dimensional paradigm shift system. You can change your body fraction system through a DNA structure, the electronic system, change your circuitry levels through the mind system, go into that location, fly to that planet system, get that energy, come back onto the dimensional Earth system. I know it's extremely complicated, but these are the things that you can do once you go beyond the mind system, because the mind, it's not just creation, it's the balance of everything. Okay? That's how you get communication with yourself, is the balance of everything with you. You have to be balanced with yourself every single day. Okay? That's what it is. If your body goes like this, it's in a different dimensional set, but it's on low vibration. Okay, your body has to be upright. Okay, a lot of people are like this. A lot of people look at the ground. It's the pleading mode system, and your computer is not an analytical mind system. It's looking at the grounds. How many people look at the grounds? I don't know why people look at the grounds. People look at their phones. You know, when I'm on a subway or when I'm on a bus, why are you communicating with why is social media so important to you? That's what I ask myself. I look at everybody. Why is everybody looking at the phone? Yes, I understand you have a job. Yes, I understand you have to communicate with people, but you have to constantly look at your phone and not pay attention to what's around you. You have to have your head up, right? You have to have confidence in yourself. You have to have your body structure up. And the thing is, too, when I heal you very fast through your body system, I give you an hydraulic of an energy force highway information system through a magnetic magnesium force polarized energy of its hydrogen system that it gives you, the gamma ray system. Okay, so that's what Melissa has. So your body structure goes up, your voicing grids change, your perception change, your mind system changes. That's the new body system that I created. The generalization through the original of its status system. If you know how to master chakra formation through communication and vibrations, and you know exactly where the dimensional set system is through the 7 divisional levels of 12 divisional levels of solar connections, then you can define yourself and master yourself through its inner force connection system. But you got to ask yourself, how do I get my balance with myself? Okay. Let's get into theology here. Let's get into the chronicle knowledge of everything. Let's get into the paraphrasing of everything. Let's get into the information channels and panels of everything. Let's sidewind our angles through our traveling mechanisms. Let's try to communicate with our ego system. The hardest thing you can do is to communicate with your ego. Okay. Because every day you wake up, you're a different person. But you can ask yourself, how do I keep myself through my balance? How do I see myself happy every day through content motion systems? You don't have to be in a great mood, but you don't want to be in a bad mood. Okay? You have to ask yourself and see yourself in a positive mood. Okay? You can have a bad day, but you can override that system and try to bring it back to its balance. That's what it is. That's where you get into the yin and yang. Okay? So if it's like this, and you're trying to get this, okay, this is what it's doing. Okay, that's what it's doing. So it's understanding to keep yourself together every single day like this. Okay? That is the communication of all levels when it comes to the mind system. Because everything splits, right? And you understand space and you understand communications of nature's core through Mother Light and space connection of Father, right? Everything within its center. And believe it or not, your atom is right here through its diamond core. Okay? You really, really have to know how to connect. Now, basically, I'm going to turn this into a pyramid system. See how I go from diamond core to pyramid? That's communication line signals that are different. So I just changed my fraction divisions through my hand information system. But you see my phase structure system, okay? So I really, really want you to concentrate, okay? Not on the pyramid, on my structure face conventional system. So look at my face. You want to look beyond. You don't want to look at what's in front of you, okay? You want to see yourself through a dimensional set through a point activation code system. Now, once I let this go, you're going to see the pyramid system come at you, right? You're going to see the line of its communication electronic interference. Okay, here we go. Whew. Everybody see that pyramid come at you? It went like this. That's what I'm saying. You have to look beyond. Don't look at what's in front of you. Look what's in back of you. So you look at my face structure on my body. You don't look at the actual shape. Okay? That's the matrix. Powerful stuff. So everybody saw that in different perception through coloration. Once you understand communication with line signals, then you understand the singularity of its number system. Then we get into, we haven't even got into letters, and we haven't really got into numbers either. So, but we're getting into lines. We're understanding the atom, how it changes its speed force, how we communication line signals, and how we can override its system, and how we can change the teleportation system, how we can change the fraction divisions, change electrical systems, everything through the body DNA structures. You understand that you're not just changing the atom system, it's not disappearing, you're disappearing too. Okay? You just don't see it. You have to see what's going on with the atom. So if the atom disappears, the atom's here, right? And poof, it's gone, right? You're gone in that dimension. So your atoms disappear, but your atom's communicating through you, through line communication. And that's how you vortex, time jump. Okay, so it's an overriding system through speed force. So you're going through a dimensional set system. You're hop leaping, hop jumping, hop forcing, hyperspace of its forcing. Okay, so you understand that your body system will disappear, okay, through dimension. And it's going to feel kind of weird, you know? It's like, whoa, where am I? You know what I mean? That's understanding the conceptual mind and what it's trying to do, okay? Now, in reality, half is here and half is up there. But once you're trying to take your full self out, you can be in space connection full time, 24/7, okay? Now, with channelers, I like to bring this to an example is that when it comes to channelers, they have the energy that goes into their system, anything through archangels, angels. They bring up the information, but they close their eyes. It's very bad to do that because you're not communication line signals. You're not communicating with anything through the observer, its intelligence, through its interviewer. So it's very important that you keep your face up, eyes and forward, so you can see everything that's going on through its communication, right? Because you understand how it's going on with its voicings and its communication of its questions, right? You can't do that by closing your eyes. You don't see anything, right? So thing is that they don't have muscle retention. They don't have muscle refractions. They don't have muscle control. That's why they close their eyes, because they're very powerful when they close their eyes because the entity force system is coming in, okay? But you understand, where's the energy coming from? So they're telegraphing energy. Is it right or is it wrong? And it's telegraphing to its program system. So very important. Try to analyze that. Try to understand what's going on with its entity force system as they're trying to connect with you through its traveling of its telekinesis system, okay? Because they can take your graphing cycle of its energy and take it out of your body system. Yeah. So, and I think I mentioned that before, but I like to give reviews. It's very important to understand once you get into not just the mastery of everything, because there are illumination light systems that can do that. They try to control your overriding system, and they try to take all your information of its energy cycles out of you. I say, why are you trying to get my energy, right? Why can't you get your own energy, right? A lot of illumination light systems don't know how to do that. They're just telegraphing system, but they're on a line system. They don't understand how to travel out of its box frame system because, like I said, there's not too many sentients in this world today. Very few. Michael's one of them, right? Because I chose him. So, and Melissa's on her way to leading a galactic force team on a planet system. So good luck to that, Melissa. You're going to high-rise your divisions. You're going to get information channels from other planet systems, and you're going to connect through other aligned systems. So get ready for that. You're going to be pretty much leading your own ship, which is very powerful stuff because they're going to want to know what's going on. And you're going to communicate on all waving cycles through space and its connection of its time zones. So that's what's going to happen with you, Melissa. So. And I know for a fact that you always wanted to lead a ship. And ever since you were a kid, you were seeing space. So that's the thing. That's why you guys are resonating on my channel for a reason, okay? Everybody is getting space connected with themselves, officially and finally understanding where you are in your galactic solar system, okay? Once you connect through your body, once you understand who you are and where you came from, you're going to understand your communication through your planet. Then you can come out of its mind system and become your own system. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm going back into your past reference of you as a child. That's how powerful the mind is and what it can do when you travel through mind systems. But yeah, everybody's given a mission, and you guys are going to know exactly what you're doing through communication, because the mind creates everything, right? It also creates balance. That's the balance of everything through your life. And that's what you need to do, is volume that through your life system. That's the only way you're going to be able to move forward. Now, like I said, I give you illustration, diagram, program systems. Now, you should really understand, for example, I'm going to give this out before I tap out, but I just want to show you. Okay, now I'm going to give this to Melissa and show you how powerful she is. She's going to know exactly what this is. Okay. All right. What does Melissa see? I just want to show you my new body system through chakra formation system, because everybody's connecting through the simulation of the world system. But you really have to understand electronic interference with line communication, because everything is human emotion. Because everything is soul recognition right here. Can you formulate what that is? There we go. See, that's it. That's exactly what it is. It's a communication line system with an point deviation of atom system. See how powerful Melissa is? She understands my energy. Okay, that's understanding what the new body system does through its modulator. Okay, the mind repeaters are stronger. The mind dimensional set system is a lot more informative. Your data processing system through its electrical system is going through its processing of its information cycle systems and its connection through its uplinks and its downloads. Okay, that's why Melissa can understand the singularity of its atom system. Now, I'm going to bring this one step forward. But Melissa, congratulations. That's what this is. Now, understanding when you high rise your division through your balance. Okay, Melissa has a different balance than me. Okay, so it's understanding creation of everything through its atom system. So this is a line frequency system of an atom system that's connection through all frequency systems, of planet systems, of line frequencies, of shapes, anomalies, and letters and shapes systems. That's what this is. That's what the atom is. Okay, so it's not understanding just the line, but it's understanding what is the atom, what is it representing, and what does it do. What is the mind? What is it? And what does it do? Right? That's the communication to everything. Yeah. But I'm just showing you, Anna, how powerful you can be through the new body system. So it's understanding how to get in chronological order, what that line is and what is this in the center. Okay? But your informative is pretty good. I saw an atom and a communication line, so that's great. But what I'm saying by understanding intelligence of knowledge is knowing that Melissa says communication line system, okay, with a point of a deviation atom system, okay? That's what it is. So the deviation is understanding it can change its location, okay? It can go up, it can go down, okay? Here. Off when it cycles through its speed force and go here. Okay, and then come back up. Okay, so it's understanding what the human mind does with its communication levels, because your voicing grids go up through stress levels, right? Same thing with the atom. That's what the atom is. Once you understand line communication of frequency line systems, then you understand its atom system through its DNA structure of its rebirthing system and how you get into all locations, okay, of the simulation through its matrix. Okay, that's what it is. So hopefully, Anna, that can help you out a little bit better what it is. She's saying, oh, okay, I think I'm starting to understand now. But like I said, I can help you out. Just go to my PayPal account and I'll give you a whole new body system through the modulator. Your modulator will change, your electric devices will change. Ask Melissa how powerful she is through communication. She doesn't question her thoughts now. She has no hesitation mode systems anymore. She's going through so many transformation lights of communications. When she talks through me, she understands not just the information, but she knows the information. Okay? That's the difference between understanding and knowing. So, and then when you start knowing things, you get balance of everything through communication, line frequency systems. That's what it is. But that's what this new body of its conception division of its chakra system gives you through the modulators. Hannah. So, and like you said, there's a reason why I created a whole new yin and yang, and there's a reason why I created a whole new energy cycle through its system, and there's a reason why I created a whole new chakra system through 7 divisional lines. Okay? So it's going from an old illumination light system of a yin and yang to a whole new vibration system in the yin and yang of a new body chakra system. Okay? It's extremely, extremely powerful. So, let's see if I have any more questions here. I think I'm all caught up. But you want to ask yourself, like I said, why you're shutting down is because you're on a depleting mode system and you're not understanding not just the information, but you're not understanding yourself through communication. That's why you're having problems. Okay? Because the answer to everything is its atom. Okay? Because the atom communicates through you. You communicate through the atmospheres. The atmospheres communicate through space. Space communicates with everything around its atmosphere. Atmospheres comes back down to your atom. Okay? The atom is the communication to everything. Because everything is created through atom, through a different vibration. That's all it is. That's explanatory. That's the easiest way I can give you what vibration is through thoughts and hearts. So, you have to go by those 4 things. You're going to go by your heart and what it's saying and what it's doing. Understand the hydraulic system of your energy cycles through the Amagata and its connection through its gateways and its portways and its activation codes of the dimensional set system. You have to go through your thought process of communication of your mind system. All calculation modifies everything through the line communicated singularity line system. Okay? You have to go through its connection of its vibration, its frequency levels, and everything through its connection of its balance. Okay, so you have to know those 3, right? Once you know those 3, what's the 4th? I like to give this, I like to give back reviews of what's going on. Energy, thought, vibration, heart. You have to go by those 4 things, okay? Then you can communicate with the atom, cycle division, okay? You're understanding friendship with the atom, okay? Then you have to get connected with the 4 atmosphere systems: fire, earth, air, and water, okay? Those are the 8 elements that you have to understand because we're like 60-65% of water in the human vessel. And then you understand how to communicate with the atmospheres. Then you understand the communication with yourself. Then you understand the communication with your others and your energy fields. Then you understand how to communicate with everything through vibration. So that's what it is, okay? It's the basic way I can give everything out through its knowledge of what you need to do. You have to understand the 8 elements fully and completely, okay? Now, that's already provided through its new transformation light system through my body, of its connection, where I created a whole new division of the chakra system. That's already in the body system, okay? The original doesn't have that, okay? It only has 7 divisional levels, and it doesn't open until you understand the dream sequence of your ascension, Okay? Because the first thing that opens, okay, is your mind. Once your mind opens, then it gets familiar with everything that's going around you. Okay? It just pops out of your head. And then you just try and come out of your mind system. So you have to understand how powerful those 8 elements are. Because they're all connected through you and at you and for you. Okay? Then you can communicate with all those 8 elements through the inner force of its interconnection with this, the interrelation of everything through its force recognition. Remember, I told you guys have an exceptional life force. You just have to understand how to bring it out, bring it out, bring it out, bring it out. That's what you need to do. Okay? And then everything that you communicate with is now out. It's all out. Everything's out. Now you can communicate with everything through the atom. Right? That's what it is. You have to understand how to communicate with it fully through friendship, relationship, and partnership. Melissa understands that because she got the answer. Right? She got the answer of what that is, the line through an atom. She knows exactly what it is. And not just knowing, but she knows how to use it through her ever-living lifespan. She knows how to use that line communication through the singularity. Okay? Now, you probably don't think, okay, so I don't have to know singularity. What does that have to do with me? Well, how is that going to benefit me? Wait a minute. Hold on a sec. You have to understand DNA structures are connected through lines, right? You understand everything through its foundation is connected through shapes. You have to understand everything through vibration is shapes, letters, and numbers. So the more you understand that, the more you understand your communication of the mind system. So anyway, I think that's pretty good for now. I don't want to get everybody too confused, their line signals, but keep you informed. But like I said, go through my PayPal account and I'll help you out. And I'll transfer everything through your body system instantly, just like that, and uprise all your divisions through your modules. Okay? This is Andrew Weston, high rising through its connection of its masculine and its feminine, and going through its generations of its populations and rebirthing everything through its cycle divisions. Calling it. Adios, everybody.